How's it going, video game lovers? Welcome back one more time to We-videogames, and today we got a special guest supervising or overseeing the video, and that's my good friend Piccolo. Say hi, Piccolo. That's right. Today we have Piccolo because today we have a really special video, and that is what I think are my top 7 PS2 games of all time. I There is so many PS2 games, and as you can tell, I got a ton of them. And through the years I played a ton of them, and we're gonna go through what I think are the top 7, in my opinion, in my experience, games that I played through the PS2 life cycle, and I believe are just the greatest of all time. You could agree or no with me, that's fine. This is just my opinion. Although most of the games in this video are going to be games that are really good across most people. For what I can see in like Metacritic, they gave them really good scores. So anyway, I think we're going to agree with this. Maybe no the ranking. And I mean, there's a lot of opportunity to do more videos than this because there is so many more good games on the PS2, and I have so many more that I play. But let's go through what I think are the top 7. Thanks to all the subscribers. Thanks for the support. Please keep subscribing, keep supporting. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment, share, and of course subscribe so we can keep growing. Give me that subscribe. Hit that little bell so you get notified every time I upload new videos. And again, thank you for all the support. I'm very happy with everyone that subscribed, and I'm very thankful. So thank you so much. And without further ado, like always, let's get the video rolling. Right, let's start this video off. So it's time for our good old friend Piccolo to move aside. Yep, you can still see him there somewhere. Yep, stay there. And we're gonna start off with Piccolo's best game, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Okay, so for all of you who like anime, for all of you who like Dragon Ball, and in my opinion, Dragon Ball is the best Japanese anime series of all time, this is the game to play. So, this game was an amazing game. Part of me growing up. This anime was an incredible part of me growing up. And this game is kind of like the ultimate, how do you say it? The ultimate game, I guess. It's basically all the characters of the series in one game. So that just makes it amazing. We're talking about more than 160 characters, so that's just wow. It's like, well, basically this game is the Bible of Dragon Ball Z. It is what it is. Any character that you can think of that you can play. I mean, of course, there's gonna be some obscure ones that are not there, but most of the ones that you can think of, you want to play, you play in this game. And the battle mechanics are amazing. The graphics are amazing. I mean, this game was released really late on the PS2 life cycle, so you know that the graphics are gonna be good. And you can play as anyone, even our friend Piccolo here. So, I mean, for people like me who loves Dragon Ball Z, and loves fighting games and anime in general, this is the game to play. 160 characters. Think about that. Wow, that's amazing. I don't think there's ever been a fighting game in history that has more characters than that. Maybe, let me know. But that's an amazing game. Give that game a try. Wow, incredible. Next up is Silent Hill 2. So if you've been following me for the last couple of months, you know that I love horror games. I mean, I already made a top 10 horror game video twice. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it because they are really good. And loving horror games, it's difficult to pick up the best, but I think Silent Hill 2 was one of the best for me. Growing up, the first end that I got, or the original end that I got, I wasn't happy with it. You guys that finished the game will probably know what I'm talking about. It's really silly, but but the story is really good. I mean, it's a continuation of Silent Hill 1. You know, it goes around that same story path, and it just works. It's the first time I played this game, I was really scared. I was little, but you know, I grew up with South American. MA plus or R, it doesn't really affect where I used to live. You just go and play. I mean, I grew up with my grandma and she didn't know too much about you know, this kind of stuff. She just let me play whatever I play. So that was me growing up. But yeah, so I was really little when playing this game, and I was really scared because this game did the job well. Atmosphere, graphics, music. The enemies that you faced are amazing, and you know a couple of them. I know you know the mini bosses are there are really scary. Overall, probably one of the scariest horror games ever made. I wouldn't say the scariest, but definitely the more balanced one. At least I think it is, because even though in my top 10 I got another horror game, this in terms of like horror and balance, I think it's more balanced than any game out there. Next up, we move from horror to action and stealth to the amazing Metal Gear Solid 3. I mean, I gotta confess, I haven't finished 1 and I haven't finished 2, but I played them a lot. Every time I'm close to finish it, something happens. I remember the first time when I was close to finishing number 2, my memory card was dropping in water. Yeah, I mean, it's a long story, but I lost everything. I couldn't recover my memory card, and I lost the file for number 2. And I played it again, but I didn't finish it because something else happened. I don't remember. Anyway, long story short, I never finished it, even though I was this close to finish it. So I jumped into 3 because I have to, because the game was released, and the game is amazing. It does everything well. That's what Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 did, plus, you know, and you get to play as Snake. So yeah, I mean, if this is probably the best stealth game ever made, and one of the best games ever made, period. Amazing game. I mean, I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, have played this game and finished it. But if you haven't, I mean, please do it, because this is an amazing game. Kojima is definitely a genius when it comes to creating video games. Excuse me. And here's a game that I don't know if if anyone's top 7, but it's definitely on mine because I have so much fun with it. And that is Canem Edit, or Bully. I still have the platinum version. I still need to find the non-platinum, but it doesn't really matter, does it? I finished this game twice, on the PS2 and on the Xbox 360. And let me tell you, I need Rockstar to make this game again, like yesterday. This game, please remaster it, recreate it, or give me number 2, but do something. Rockstar, do something. This game is just incredible. I mean, those of you who have played it, you know what I'm talking about. It's GTA, but in high school. So you get to attend classes, you know, and it really matters if you do bad or well. So you have to do well at school, while you fight bullies and you go out and about doing stuff, crazy stuff. I mean, look at the smile I have just remembering how good this game is. It's romance as well involved. There's so much. I mean, you don't need me to tell you that Rockstar makes incredible games, right? You don't need to tell you that. Most of these games I played a long time ago, and unfortunately, I think my memory card, most of them are no longer in my memory card, which is really unfortunate, but I got the memories. And when I record footage, unfortunately I don't have the device to record on my TV, so I have to record on my PC. So that's why probably I can't record my current state, because some of these games I do have a memory card. So to show you where I am currently, but unfortunately that's not possible. But anyway, that is an amazing game. And number 3, we got Dragon Quest VIII. Ah, man. And quest 8, the journey of the Cursed King is well, it's slippery. It's what can I say? I mean, I usually don't put JRPGs up that high, even though I love them. But I feel like they are very long, and sometimes they can drag for a long time. But this game captured my interest throughout the whole game. Graphics, they'll never get old. I mean, self-shaded graphics are amazing. The story is very good, engaging from beginning to end. The characters are really good, and the gameplay. I mean, the only thing that I don't like about this game is the random encounters. But you know, I can look past that. You can run, so you can escape. But yeah, so apart from that, this game is just perfect, and I love it. I don't know if it's in most people's top 10, maybe not, but it's definitely on mine, and I love it. So if you haven't played it, give it a try. This game, it just has the story, has the graphics, and has the art style for you to play anytime. In 50 years, in 100 years, it doesn't really matter. It's not gonna get old. Maybe the mechanics a little bit. And number 2, Resident Evil 4, and here is where it gets nostalgic. I finished. I kid you not. I finished Resident Evil 4 about. Okay, I'm not gonna say 40 because that's correct, but about 20 times definitely. I had every weapon in the game, infinite ammo in every weapon, and I played this game when it first came out back in South America. This is a long time ago. This game came out in like 2005, I think. So you know, I remember my friends coming over my place over there in South America, and we just sit down and play it for the whole afternoon. And you know, incredible memories. Then I came here to Australia and I kept playing it. I played on the PS2, I played on the Xbox 360, I think, Xbox One for sure, and the PS4. I mean, I played everywhere, but this one was the one I finished first, and the one I completed 100%. One of the few games out there that I completed 100%. Seriously, what an amazing game. Horror, action, story, everything. And when I say Silent Hill was the most balanced one, I mean that because this game is not that scary. There's a little bit of scary aspects, and you know what I'm talking about, chainsaw. But you know, but it does everything right. The graphics, one of the best graphics in the PS2. And number 1, yes sir, GTA San Andreas. I mean, this game defined my childhood. No, I think like okay, it's a really violent game, so I shouldn't probably say define my childhood because sounds like I'm a violent person. But what I'm trying to say is that this game, I played this game so much. I played VIII and 3 as well, but this game was just great. Everyone in my street, all my friends will play this game. We will go to the internet and get cheat codes for the game. We used to create madness. Look, this game has it all. Huge open world to explore, incredible story, good graphics, an infinite amount of cars and motorcycles and bicycles, and planes and helicopters that you can take and fly and do whatever you want. Basically, you have complete freedom. You have real estate, like you get to purchase houses and collect rent. You get to change your outfit. Basically, it is what I love in terms of gaming. Everything that I love in one game. Open world, RPG aspects, graphics, freedom, story, everything that you can love in one game. Think about it, guys. Think about it when this game came out. I'm sure that GTA 5 does everything probably better graphics, better story, better gameplay, better mechanics. But think about when you play this game. So I'm looking at the perspective when I played it back in the day and what it meant for me. Think about how ahead of its time this game was. Just think about that. So that's what I mean. This game was ahead of its time. It was ahead of. I don't think anyone saw this game coming as strong as it did. It just wiped everything off and told games to follow me, because this is the future of gaming, and that's what this game did. Think about it. This game, we're talking about 2004. Yeah, you think about that, and one of the best games out there, in my opinion. So, well, in my opinion, the best game out there for the PS2, and probably my favorite game of all time. Yeah, of all time. GTA San Andreas, you are the king of games, according to me. Cool. That was my top 10, top 7 this time. Top 7 PS2 games of all time, but definitely, I mean, there's room for many more videos, but this is what I believe are my top 7 PS2 video games. Incredible games, as you can see there. I mean, doesn't get better than this, does it? So thank you. Thank you again for joining all the way through. This is just my opinion of the games. Please let me know what is your top 7 or top 10, whatever you want. Let me know what are the top games in your collection, on the PS2 collection, on the games you ever play. Why? And let me know if you agree with my selection or not. I'm definitely happy with it, and I got many more to share. So thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing, and I mean, it doesn't really hurt to remember again to hit the like button, comment, share, and of course subscribe. Join the channel, join the community, and Piccolo will be happy. Otherwise, he'll be really mad, as you can see. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.